Mr. Ambassador and Chair, please. To begin the program, may I call upon Ambassador of India to the Philippines, His Excellency Sambuya Kumaran, for his welcome remarks.
Namaste, and as we say in Manila, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Good afternoon.
Honorable Carito Zamora, Chairperson of the Professional Regulations Commission of the Philippines, distinguished guests from the armed forces, in particular I'd like to acknowledge Brigadier General Krishnamurthy A. Montella, representatives of the Philippine National Police, the TESDA, the Philippine Armed Forces, including the Air Force, Navy, and the Army, as well as the Philippines Coast Guard, other institutions in the Philippines, representatives, including the Commission on Audit, and other government departments. Most importantly, my very dear and distinguished alumni of ITEC, some of you are here today, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, we celebrate ITEC Day each year to celebrate a bridge of friendship that brings together not just India and the Philippines, but effectively countries of the global south. A young India that became independent, which did not have a lot of resources, yet felt it was important that we share our capabilities with our friends and newly emerging countries in Asia, Africa, and Latin America. That was the birth of ITEC as a technical and economic cooperation program. And I'm glad to know today, to record today, that we have trained over 100,000 professionals in multiple countries. And the Philippines is one of our partner countries. We now have more than 1,100 Filipino citizens who are covered by ITEC. ITEC is largely focused on the public sector and government because we believe that good governance has to also be about developing necessary skills for government officials at multiple levels. But at the same time, ITEC also focuses on reaching out to young professionals. And I'm glad to record that we've also in the last years, opened this up to young professionals from the Philippines to take part in this program. We have had a fairly good degree of participation from the Philippines, but it would not be accurate of me to say that the slots are fully utilized each year. So one of the reasons we have an ITEC Alumni Day is to, of course, meet all of you and greet you and compliment you on your connection with India, but to also encourage you to pass on the good word within your departments and others, so that other colleagues of yours can also avail of these opportunities in India. We also recognize that your achievements in your respective fields of work will continue to be a matter of pride for us to see our ITEC alumni progress within their respective departments, and to also, in some ways, in later days, to share your experience and feedback with other colleagues. So therefore, developing networks of knowledge. And one of the interesting things, Chairperson and friends, is that with current day social media, you also have a global ITEC community. it's not really just a community of Filipinos or Indians. But when you go to the ITEC courses, there you would find nationals of multiple countries that you would rarely find an opportunity to meet otherwise. And you then share your experiences, you consult each other, you talk to each other, you share how you solve different problems. And I'm a firm believer that every individual has something unique in contribute, and that no learning is ever too small or insignificant. And therefore, one of the important elements of ITEC is to create a community of shared knowledge in countries of the Global South. We started, as I said, in 1964, September 1964, and we are over 200,000 beneficiaries, I stand corrected, and every year we offer 300 different civilian and defense courses in nearly 100 Indian premier training institutions. India's approach to development partnership is based on the principles of equality and mutual respect. It is needs-based. That means that it builds on the priorities of the partner countries, not on US priorities. It is shaped by our belief that strengthening national capacities are essential for sustained progress. And they also stem, as I said, from the spirit of solidarity for sustainable growth in the Global South. We have last year had courses on computer IT courses. We've had cybersecurity, law enforcement investigations, accounting and audit, data science and analytics, leadership, oceanography, sericulture, election management, entrepreneurship, and many more. So it's really a wide range of courses that we had. We were happy to see personnel from the Commission on the Philippine National Police and universities of the Philippines, Visayas, and Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University also taking part in the ITEC program. The number of defense training slots and the number of defense personnel attending training has increased steadily, and we have specialized courses in the fields that were available, including maritime law, aircraft and naval mechanics, artillery, safety, and much more. One of the initiatives that we started at that time, not knowing how important it would become, in late 2019, we introduced something called ITEC. So the pandemic struck in 2020, ITEC did not come to a halt. We moved a lot of courses to the e-domain. And post-pandemic, we continue those courses. So these courses, I remember we did a course for nearly 30 people from the Department of Budget and Management and the Department of Finance in the year 2021. So similar courses are available, and I would urge all of you to advise and request your training and HR officials to be in touch with the embassy. We'll be quite happy to consider organizing tailor-made training programs for all of you, for your departments. And I'd like to conclude once again by thanking Honorable Chairperson for your presence here, Madam. Thank you very much. And to TESDA, AFP, all the other partners for your valuable support. And once again, convey my warm greetings to ITEC alumni. You are an important bridge in fostering closer bilateral relations between India and the Philippines. And let me just say that the India-Philippines relationship is today at its best ever. I have been in the engine room of this relationship for nearly 3.5 years, and I can tell you that there is a great deal of dynamism and energy in this relationship. And the reason why it is so dynamic, I feel, is that we are both democracies and open societies. We are very young demographies. Our average median age is less than 30. But most importantly, I feel our partnership gets its energy because it's based on cooperation and interaction between our people. And as democracies, that is the way it should be. Our people will talk to each other, make up their own mind, and understand and cooperate in areas that we feel is mutually beneficial. And I think that's the real value of the India-Philippines relationship. Let me continue to encourage all of you to take part in activities that keep your connection with India alive. I'm just returning right now, as I was mentioning to some of the colleagues from the Department of Health. We did an India-Philippines Tech Summit earlier this month, where we brought in a lot of young Indian digital companies, digital economy companies, to interact with their Filipino companies. And what is happening today in India is nothing short of a dramatic transformation in governance, where we are using digital tools to improve the quality of governance and to also enhance economic growth in India. And I do believe that this is an area where India and the Philippines can contribute very effectively in the future.
Economic Cooperation, or what we call the ITEC. Day reception organized by the Embassy of India in Manila. As the chairperson of the Professional Regulation Commission, it is indeed a privilege to address this esteemed gathering as we come together to celebrate the spirit of collaboration and knowledge exchange between our two nations. I thank you, Ambassador Shambu Kumaran, for inviting me once again to this worthwhile endeavor. Training and capacity building cooperation stand as pivotal pillars in the extensive and development-oriented partnership between the Philippines and India. In a rapidly evolving global landscape where the exchange of expertise and best practices is essential for progress, initiatives like ITEC serve as conduits for transformative learning experiences. For Filipinos engaged in both civilian and defense sectors, the ITEC program opens doors to a plethora of opportunities for skill enhancement, knowledge acquisition, and professional growth. Through specialized training programs, workshops, and seminars conducted by eminent Indian institutions and experts, Filipino nationals gain invaluable insights into diverse fields, ranging from technology and engineering to economics and management. These learning experiences not only equip our kababayans with the latest tools and techniques, but also empower them to contribute meaningfully to the socio-economic development of our nation. Moreover, ITEC fosters people-to-people ties and strengthens the bonds of friendship between our two nations. It promotes mutual understanding, cultural exchange, and goodwill, laying the foundation for enduring partnerships and cooperation in various fields. Furthermore, the ITEC program plays a crucial role in advancing the Philippines' human capital development agenda. Investing in our human capital emerges as a strategic imperative, and by nurturing a skilled workforce equipped with cutting-edge knowledge and competencies, we pave the way for inclusive growth and sustainable development. So on behalf of the Professional Regulation Commission, I would like to convey my heartfelt appreciation to the Embassy of India in Manila for their continued support and commitment to promoting bilateral cooperation and fostering mutual understanding between our two countries. Let us seize this opportunity to harness and transformative power of knowledge and collaboration as we work hand in hand towards building a prosperous and resilient future for both the Philippines and India. Maraming salamat po. Magandang hapon po sa inyo.
you, Your Honorable, for your address. Until date, more than 52 national staff participated in the range of civilian and defense training courses in India. Today, we have with us here 5 ITEC alumni who would like to share their experience of training under the ITEC program. May I now invite to the stage Mr. Viral Mendeja, Information Technology Officer from the Commission on Audit, who participated in the ITEC course on specialized training program in data science and analytics in the Center for Development of Advanced Computing in Mumbai.
Okay. Good afternoon, esteemed guests, officials of Indian Embassy, Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation, fellow alumni, and friends. It's really an honor to be gathered here today at the ITEC Day reception 2024. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Gerald M. Mendeja, serving as the Information Technology Officer and the Section Head of the Information Systems and Programming Section at the Commission on Audit of the Philippines. Last November, I had the privilege of participating in an ITEC course, an experience that profoundly enriched my personal growth and my professional growth, and knowledge in technology and national cooperation. I experiences during the course. During the face-to-face specialized training program in data science and analytics held from November 22 to December 12, 2023, at the Center for Development of Advanced Computing in Mumbai, India, participants, including myself, engaged in an intensive curriculum tailored to the intricacies of data science and analytics. Over the span of 3 weeks, we delved deeply into various aspects of the field, ranging from fundamental concepts to cutting-edge techniques. Throughout the program, we explored a diverse array of topics, all aimed at augmenting our comprehension and expertise in data analysis and interpretation. Let's rewind the start of this adventure. What felt like an eternity of flight transfers, airport waits, and finally set foot on Indian soil. Stepping off the plane, I was met by the warm welcome smile of Mr. Achi Mujil, who was ushered us into the vibrant city of Chandika with open arms. From that moment, the transition from the airport to our accommodations at the Ginger Hotel felt like a seamless journey. Detail, meticulously arranged, ensured our comfort and convenience. The shuttle service provided to and from the training center at SIDA, making our commuting a breeze. But what truly warmed our hearts was the thoughtful gift we received upon arrival, with essential gifts like notebook, pen, cash rides. It was as if every detail had been carefully considered to ensure our smooth transition into this new chapter of learning and discovery. Okay. So, as a way of greeting us, they threw a welcome party that truly captured the essence of cultural exchange. Picture this: a room with folk from all over the globe, each bringing their own special customs and traditions. That's exactly what went down at our welcome bash. We connected over stories, shirts, and delicious foods.